Welcome back to Roll Fair. We are continuing on with our Christmas one-shot. I am Ben, your loving and caring DM, and we will go around the table and introduce each other.
I'm Ryan. I'm playing Handy, the Halfling Rogue.
I'm Brad playing Frax, the Furball Druid.
I am Devin playing Gildar, Gildar Sandori, the Yabankichi Paladin.
I'm Sarah. I'm playing Parched, the Druid Water Genasi.
Okay, last time, you guys opened the door on a very cold morning to a whiteout condition. Well, no, not whiteout, because that would mean that it was blizzarding. Basically, the land was covered in several feet of snow, something which you have never seen before. It was cold, it was miserable, and you denied the pleas of the village elder to help dig them out of the snow. And
We said later.
It's not our problem right now.
which probably is for the best, as you guys headed north to find, a source of this current issue, and was probably, the best option you could have, seeing as how, as soon as you got to the north end of town, you found several icy, flying, horrifying, goblinoid-type creatures made of, of elemental nature that were now attacking the unsuspecting townsfolk. And so you came in, slashing and dashing, and made short work of them. And as they ran off into the forest, this coniferous forest that has appeared north of the town, you made chase. And incurred some interesting magical effects as you entered within. Frax was momentarily a Christmas tree. Parched,
Knows where reindeer
are. Sorry. Handy is smelling just wonderful Christmassy pine scents for the next minute. And Gildar is forever blue. He is having a blue Christmas. So you guys
I gave my heart
come
to
crashing down, essentially.
someone, and they threw it away.
Oh, jeez.
Sorry.
amidst an interesting coniferous forest covered in trees and with beautiful lights from fairy-like creatures floating up above you and illuminating your surroundings. And as you look deeper into the forest, you see maybe several hundred feet what appears to be like an icy, crystalline gateway. Just kind of coming up out as if it were a door. And on the other side, you see the silver and blue sheen of walls.
Elsa?
Is that your mother?
Let it go.
So Parched lands next to the crashed Christmas tree that turns back into Thrax. And I turn and I start to address the party, but before my thoughts get caught in my head and I just start laughing telepathically to you. Blue!
I just start crying.
I laugh harder.
He blew himself.
The irony.
Just so long as Handy wasn't there.
Well, if Handy was there, you wouldn't have blue balls. Okay, I'll see myself out.
Are you hurt?
Just my pride.
It's just... Yeah, I mean, you are blue, but so are we, so...
I'm not supposed to be blue.
Maybe
Well-
your god's trying to teach you a lesson.
Maybe I just
You've
need
been
to
too
kill whatever
prideful.
did this.
Oh, okay. Are we all okay? Everybody okay? Fine? I turned into a
Define
tree.
okay.
I mean, that was...
No, is he back in his
Interesting.
wild shape? Because you can stay wild shape for like 4 hours. At
You-
level 8?
I was trying to drop it
Oh, were you
while
trying to
I
drop
was
it?
a
Okay.
Christmas tree. So
Yeah, you actually turned back into a furbolg.
yeah, I would have.
So,
Yeah.
Well, I'm staying giant eagle.
like, you lose your wild
You're
shape.
staying. Giant
I'm
Eagle?
staying a giant eagle. Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
Well,
the tree basically overrid your wild shape. And
Perfect.
so when it dissipated, you turned back into a furbolg.
I need to talk to the trees.
Yes, please do.
I'm
They
gonna
smell great.
cast speak
This
with
place is
plants.
lovely.
Okay. There are numerous plants around you. There's like
It's
this-
all the plants within 30 feet have
Um,
limited sentience and animation, so they can communicate with me and follow simple commands and stuff.
Okay. Is there anything you would like to ask the trees?
So, can question plants about events in the spell's area within the past day. Getting information about creatures of past, weather, and other circumstances. So, hello, trees.
Hello.
I feel like I'm part of your family because I just became a tree.
I saw that.
Yeah, it was kind of terrifying at first. Is that how it was when you were born? Terrifying?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, I need to know, you're not normally from around here. Do you know where you're from?
No.
Do you, my name is Frax, by the way.
Hello, Frax.
What's your name?
I do not have a name, do I?
Can I give you a name?
Okay.
I'll call you Furniture.
Oh, that's terrible.
It's as good as gravy.
Big word.
Sorry,
I'm funny.
Fernie.
Funny.
Fernie. I like it.
Funny.
Fernie. Do you know of any dangerous creatures around?
Lots of dangerous creatures. Lots of nice ones. Lots of pretty ones.
Anything we need to be aware of? I turned into a tree. Does that happen to many others that pass through here?
Some trees. Some deers. Some blues, some pinks, some flowers, some
You could have been pink.
Well,
Does that make you feel better?
no.
Oh.
the changes come to one and all.
What should I ask the tree?
Why are you talking to a tree?
Because they're valuable information.
Wait, they're not originally from here. So, where did they come from?
He didn't
before
say. I asked that.
Oh, we came from the master.
From where?
The master. In the land
Who's
of the master.
the master?
Well, Master Lonely.
What was
Master
that?
Sad.
Lonely, sad.
Ask it why.
Master Cold, but Master Not Bad.
Ask it why it's so cold around here.
Yeah, why is it so cold?
It's cold?
It's cold, yes. Normally it's desert.
I don't know what the desert is.
It's hot all the time.
It's hot.
And it's got sand. It's coarse. Gets everywhere.
Ooh,
Okay.
ask him what the fairy light things are.
Are those beings the fairy lights? Are they fairies?
Yes.
Sorry, I asked a lot of questions
Yes.
in one.
Yes.
They are fairies.
You ask a lot of questions.
Sorry.
Are they nice?
Are they nice?
Right now.
That's not ominous at all. What don't they like?
They don't like being hungry.
What do they eat?
They eat like barks and things.
Me too. Sometimes.
You hear like there's like a swaying of the trees coming from up around you, and then this tree speaks up. He's just like, Master knows.
Is that okay?
Yes. Master wants to see you. Master Bird.
Oh, does Master talk to you?
He speaks for the trees.
Okay.
he's
Where should
having-
we go?
Where we came from.
Can you point? I gave you the ability to point.
The trees kind of just all in unison lean towards
Nice.
this gate that you see.
As he's having this conversation, you see Gildar pacing back and forth, clearly frustrated with what's going on. He's like, "Just talking to a tree, talking to a tree." What? You're freaking talking to a tree!
Well, you talk to a god. Like, how's that any different?
At least we can see the trees, right?
My
Fernie
god
and Ariel.
walks among
Fernie?
the earth.
Well, yeah, it's a-
Fernie, I
it's a tree.
appreciate everything you've done for us.
It's a
I hope
tree.
you have a long life.
I've been there a while.
Is there anything you would like that you normally can't ask people for before we leave?
No.
Would you like a hug?
Um,
I go hug the tree.
We're good.
We're good.
I
Consent first. Okay, so Fernie says we go to the gate. Their master knows we're here.
Well, I hope Fernie has a wonderful day.
He likes you.
I like him.
He likes you,
He's blue.
especially because you're blue.
I closely grip my hand axes.
Onward to the gate.
You hear like this, like the speech behind you as you walk away. It's just like, I would not try it if I were you.
Yeah, because they can fight back right now.
Okay, so
So the gate. So I have as an eagle.
Yeah, you're still in.
I'm still an eagle. Like I have advantage on perception checks. So like, can I fly up and like see? Like, is the gate like all the way
gate
up?
is the gate that you see. It's kind of like I said, like kind of like a circular portal, made of like ice, like surrounded by ice and stuff around. That's about 200 or 300 feet north of you, and you can see pretty clearly inside of it. There's like shimmers of like blues and whites and ices and silvers, and you see what looks to be kind of like castle walls and gates. Just beyond the entrance of the portal.
So I wanna pick up and fly, and I want to fly to the opposite side of the gate, like not go through it, but like fly around it to look.
Okay. Yeah. You get around to the other side, and there's nothing on the other side of the.
So it's definitely a portal. Okay, so I fly back to the group and I tell them what I see, that it's Elsa's castle inside, and it's a portal to the Winter Wonderland.
Who's Elsa?
I don't know.
The master.
Just childhood stories.
Someone's lonely. Well, should we go say hi?
With a spear, yes.
The master knows we're here, so no use hiding.
We'll get whatever it is.
We will have a
'Cause it
nice
shouldn't be here.
conversation. Well, it might leave on its own.
At the point of a spear.
Okay, so you guys make it to, and do you go through the portal?
I want to throw a stick in first to see what happens.
It goes and it lands in the snow.
So it doesn't transform into like a Christmas tree or anything like that?
Nope.
I pull a stick out of Frax's fur and throw that one.
My stick.
I'm just gonna take a running dive through it.
Bob.
Oh, no.
Okay. I'm gonna have you guys roll because it's fine that way. Roll a d100,
Ooh.
or
D100.
just a percentile dice thing. Basically, anyone that goes through
Actually,
the portal,
I don't think
roll
I've
me.
ever done
48.
48.
a D100 on D&D Beyond, and it's not even showing up. Guess you got to do two
So
D10s.
I go through following Mr. Courageous,
Okay.
And I got a 16.
16.
What's this mean? Is this a 100?
That is a.
Oh, what the?
I actually think that is 100.
I got exactly 100.
What?
Wow, did you get triple zero?
Yeah,
Or-
yes. Because I rolled a
yeah.
10 and then 0.
Yeah,
What did you get?
95.
95.
I hope the higher is good.
Okay, so as you go through the portal, Handy, there's this kind of like poof of magic, and all of your items are now gift wrapped, and it requires a full action to unwrap any specific item.
Oh, this is great. I'm just gonna I'm gonna sit down and just start unwrapping everything.
You are now immune to being intoxicated by alcohol for the next month.
Crap.
That's like the worst curse for Gildar.
I just thought that was kind of funny.
Worse than the blue skin.
You had a 96?
95.
95. You gain the cantrip of prestidigitation.
That is funny.
Like permanently or temporarily?
Permanently.
Whoa.
That's funny.
So yeah, Frax gains
I don't know how you
prestidigitation.
do that. As a,
Parched. You sprout a large pair of reindeer antlers that will shed off after a month. This will
Even in eagle form?
yeah, it's just you're gonna get antlers.
So when I wild shape back into a person, I
You're
had
still gonna have your antlers. This will reoccur every year at the same time until it is removed by a remove curse spell.
Oh, that's awesome.
I immediately after crossing through take a swig on my beer.
Tastes like beer. After that, the moment of whatever you feel, you just don't feel anything from it.
Son of a bitch.
In fact, any sort of like drinking that you had done previously that it might be in your system is just gone. You like feel more sober than you ever have, like since maybe you were a teenager.
Is that one permanent too?
It's for the next month.
month.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I with all of this, I start feeling a rush of memories, and you can see my face goes a little bit more gaunt, a little bit more depressed.
Looking pretty blue there.
Handy will offer up a gift to you, one of his gift wrapped items from his bag, just to try to cheer you up.
I untie the bow and unwrap the gift.
What did you hand him?
It's a bag of ball bearings.
Thank you, Handy. I will treasure these balls.
They'll come in handy.
oh, God.
Meanwhile, parched in eagle form is just like tilting the head back and forth with these reindeer antlers or whatever. And just, rubbing up against a tree. Just tick, 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 tick.
Nothing happened to me, so.
So as you're sitting there, like kind of just like either enjoying or lamenting what has suddenly happened, the gates you are like specifically you see just your gut right in front of a giant just castle of ice and stone. You can turn around and that same shaped gate is behind you, and you can see the forest within it. And moments later, there's just this as the doors to this castle part, and you see two just giant snowmen with spears opening the thing, and in just kind of like a gusty voice, just cold voice, you just hear this,
Should we go back through the portal?
He said friends.
Sounds friendly.
What are you?
We are the creations of Eladolin.
That was Eladolin.
Yeah. Heladolyn. He's Prince of the Eladrin. Eladrin. And Frax, being essentially a fey creature, you would actually know that the Eladrin are kind of like fey snow elves. Like very like elf-like in appearance kind of thing, but they have like blue skin and they live in colder areas of the fey world and have certain powers over that type of magic.
Hey, they are a blue skin fae.
Guess I'm one of them now.
We will like you.
That's good. That's good. I hope I will like him too.
As you enter into the court, are you guys following? Because they turn around after they they speak to you and start just kind of like oddly like there's it's kind of like a bit of a shuffle, half levitate as like these giant snowmen, and they are essentially large in size. So you guys are like medium in size, you're small, and they are large. So they are really big. And they start just kind of scooting away as if they're leading you through into the courtyard of this castle.
I follow cautiously.
I will just follow very uncautiously.
Following.
Just like I waltzed into the tavern at the beginning. I'm just kind of walking right behind them as if I belong there.
So the courtyard, as you go through, you actually see like a bunch of snowmen. None of them are animated, but they're all in kind of like posed kind of thing, like in actions. Like, you know, these two over here are dancing. These ones over here look like they're playing hide and seek or something. It just all sorts of weird, random little just posings of snowmen scattered across the courtyard. And they lead you eventually up into the main doors of the castle in front of you, and those as well part, and they turn to you and just say, "You can enter," and then they just stop moving.
The snowmen do?
Yes.
Creepy.
It's just their way.
Very
Alright,
nice of them to escort us.
Yeah, we're welcome, so let's go.
All right. I open the... did you say the door's open for us?
The doors are already open
Okay.
for you.
I walk in.
Okay. Everyone roll another percentage dice.
Perfect.
All right.
18.
14.
54.
4.
So we'll start with the lowest 4. You grow a magnificent white beard that will
eagle?
stay with you for the next 12 nights.
So a beard grows on my eagle form too?
Yep, you have a beard. You have a white beard. 14.
Yep.
So 6 creatures nearby you, within 60 feet, turn into little helper elves. You actually notice that several of these snowmen that are around you that were like posing, just like turn into like little kind of like elf-like halfling things. They've got like this green and red sort of like garb on there, and like they're in their pose, and almost like they shouldn't be moving because they're surprised and they're like, and then they look and they see you and they're like, and then they run off.
I just burst out laughing. I think that's
18.
hilarious.
You got 18. you turn into a helper elf.
Do I maintain my same?
So you actually basically have the same racial stats now as a halfling.
Right?
And it requires a remove curse spell to.
Am I still blue?
You are still blue. You are now a blue-skinned halfling.
I am just so delighted by this. I will change my glamored study
Does
color to what. to
point of
be what-
clarification is my stuff? Did it change in size with me?
Everything basically, yeah. Like I would say that it just magically everything is now accommodating to your size.
Damn it!
What was the other? What was the last roll?
54.
54.
I don't have remove curse.
So you're sitting there, and like magically, just kind of out from under you, you kind of just get launched up into the air, kind of fluffily, and you're suddenly riding on a reindeer, which you now have as a companion
Nice.
for the next 30 minutes.
Hello, reindeer.
Hello.
Wait, I can speak to it? Well.
Oh, I'm a magical reindeer.
Well, aren't you just special? What's your name?
I don't know. I was born about 6 seconds ago.
Well, you speak beautifully.
Yeah, I do, don't I? Oh,
I'm going to call you Talker.
I like that. I am a talker, aren't I?
I like this place. Everything's been wonderful for me.
Just for stats wise, am I Lightfoot or Stout?
Would you rather? Which one would you
Doesn't
rather?
matter to me. I don't know.
I will say Lightfoot because you technically turned into like a helper elf, but like
Okay.
Oh, I cannot. Okay. I can communicate with beasts and plants, but can't understand them unless I do the spell. Okay, cool. Anyway.
so. As you enter into the main hall, it's a little bit different from outside. Instead of like snowmen and stuff, you actually see these extremely realistic ice sculptures of people and beasts scattered as if in the midst of grandiose celebration. All of them with heads turned, gazing at an elaborate throne at the far end of this great hall. And atop the throne, you see a very just well-dressed, well-kept, blue-skinned elven figure.
Hello.
Oh, hey there. You guys made it. Just
Yeah.
in time for the party, I see.
Yes, I'm very excited. Everything's been wonderful.
Yeah, I'm glad you got here. I've been, like, waiting for a while. Like, I mean, it may not seem like that long. I only kind of popped into town like a day or so ago, but usually they come rushing in pretty quick. Sadly, it usually involves like spears and stuff. But anyway, I mean, I got the celebration already. We got like all this crowd of people ready to get going. And the door's shut behind you.
There was a... Oh, okay. There was some creatures attacking people, though.
Oh, don't worry about those guys. They'll be just fine.
Um,
Oh, the people.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll have to give those guys a talking to.
the people.
No, the creatures.
Oh, okay. Got it.
They're supposed to, like, I mean, I wanted them to go out and kind of like round up some friends to come in and celebrate. But they can be a little intimidating at first.
What are we celebrating? I'm not happy.
But you're so cute. Why wouldn't you be happy?
I was taller. I had a deeper voice. And I wasn't blue.
That sounds absolutely horrible. I'm sorry.
Can you fix me?
Please don't.
I don't know. Like,
I like the way he is.
I'm not really in control of all of that. You ever heard of wild magic before?
Sometimes.
Yeah, well,
try to avoid it.
it's okay. You're just gonna have to bear with it for now.
Try.
Grrr.
Yeah, no, I gotta be honest. Like, I've just been trying to get the party going for a while. I don't know. I just, I want her back. I mean, I gotta be honest with you. I'm not doing so well, and I just need some company.
Parch drops
that's
her
what-
wild shape, and
Oh gosh, you're not an eagle with horns and a beard.
no, I'm
You're
I'm a girl with
Horns and a beard. That's actually probably even more surprising. You could make a living at a carnival, you know?
The beard and the horns are new.
Well, they look good on you.
Who is missing from this party? It just sort of slipped out that you may have a certain special someone that should be here, but maybe isn't.
Yeah, I don't think she's coming back this time.
What you do?
I mean, it was, I don't, like, I didn't mean to, like, insult her parents or anything. It's just, like, they're just so hot-headed. But that's kind of what happens when, like, they come from, a realm of, like, summer and eternal fire. And I basically told her I didn't want to meet her parents, and she kept trying to get me to go. And, she was pretty convincing, but I can't do it. It's, like, too hot. I get all sweaty.
Your name is Hildolin?
Eladolin.
Hiladolin?
Yeah.
Hiladolin. Yeah, we met your trees out front.
Oh, yeah, they're
nice.
fun, aren't they?
Yes, they were very helpful.
So are you trying to throw this party in our realm to fix your broken heart?
Well, I mean, I was trying to throw a party to get her to come.
That's
and
sweet.
I've kind of like had everything prepared for like, I don't know, probably like 60, 70 years now. And she still hasn't shown up. So I was like, you know what? I got all the party going. Might as well just find someone who wants to have fun.
This is actually a really good lesson for you, because the pain that you feel, this loneliness, that's how she feels when you didn't come meet her parents.
But like,
Deep.
I guess you're probably right. I don't get out much. Like, I talk to like the trees and the fairies and the snow people and stuff. Don't really. I mean, even like amongst the Eladrin, I'm kind of a little bit of an outcast. I I was just happy to have her around and things were going all swell. But then she wanted me to talk to people, and I don't know how to talk to people.
You're talking to
You're
us
doing
just fine.
I know, but like, I'm not really looking at you. I'm like looking like I'm pretending you're potatoes, and I'm looking about 5 feet above your heads.
That makes sense.
Well, just
Also,
little
he's
advice.
kind of like a cow person. It's not the same thing.
I like potatoes.
Just a little advice for you, though. Why don't you warm up the place a bit? I think that would maybe make it more likely that they visit.
I mean, it seems plenty warm to me.
Did you just say he's not a person?
I mean, he's like a cow thing, right? Like a furball.
Yeah, I'm not a person.
It's a cow person.
Of course you're a person.
He's like a fake creature.
I've
but
become nice. What's wrong with me?
Don't worry, you get used to it.
I don't like this cheerfulness. I want to be back to normal.
I don't know why. You're just like so happy.
I am, aren't I? It's unnatural.
Gosh, you should like give him a hug or something.
I tried that before, but would you like a hug?
No, and I shake my head yes.
Oh, bring it in. Here.
No, you stink.
With love.
Yes.
Okay, so going back to this though, like, I mean, like, how would I even go about meeting her parents after I've blown her off? And like, it's been only it's been almost a full century now.
That's
and
not that long.
I know it's not long, but like it's like, a pretty rough weekend.
You know
Well-
what? Women like grand gestures of kindness. So you could help this poor mortal realm get back to normal, and then pick up your bootstraps, go right over to her, and then show her all of the good deeds that you did here. Where we were all affected by wild magic. That all went away. The world was super cold. That all went away, and then you can meet her parents and show just how good of a ruler you are, how much control you have over your ice magic.
I mean, like, I do have some pretty good control. Like, you see, like, the detail on the sculptures out there. I'm really good with, like, doing all this. But, like, I focus on, like, I was getting the ice sculptures, and then I made the snowman, and then I made, like, the colorful fairies, and I made the talking trees and stuff. And, like, I don't know, sometimes I can't focus on anything.
It's okay, but your wonderful magic is just not ready for the mortal realm. So we just give it a good wash, go back to your normal realm, and that will definitely win you points. Definitely.
What's her name?
Oh, well,
You said it.
You did? Sorry.
no, I didn't say it. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, her name is,
Oh, her name.
yeah, her,
Oh, gotcha.
her name. She is, Farandala.
And what is she?
Oh, well, she's like kind of like me, but lives in like a warmer thing. She can like, shoot fire from her eyes. It's pretty cool, neat party trick and stuff. But no, actually, that's just a joke. She like kind of I tell her like every time I see her and her eyes are sparkling, and I was like, oh, it's like fire shooting from her eyes. But she wouldn't do that because that would probably destroy all the lovely plants she's got.
I like plants.
I see. Well,
I'm scared of her father because if her father, if I want to get with her, then her father has to talk with my father, and then I have to talk with my father, and me and my father aren't on good speaking terms, and I just trying to avoid conflict in the back of my castle here.
What can we do to help you so that you can reconcile and go back to your realm?
Yeah, I just want, I don't know, maybe I just need someone to talk to, get it out of my system, I think. You guys could, maybe stay here and come with me, and we could go try and settle this together. I don't know.
we're just the bunch for you.
I was not thinking that you would say that.
Things have changed about me, I think.
He is so helpful. I like him.
One, I don't think I can wield this spear very well anymore. And two, if we help you, will you fix me?
I can definitely try. But sometimes, like I said, it gets a little bit out of my control. Speaking of which, it's about time again, isn't it? And all of you end up rolling another percentage. It's like 5 minutes on the dot every single time. I don't really it's not my thing.
You're a paladin. You can remove curse.
I cannot.
Okay,
77.
you so your hair, several dozen strands of your hair turn into a mix of red, green, and gold ribbons.
Oh, nice. That's awesome.
how long?
64.
Basically until he gets it fixed. 64.
Yeah. What magical thing will I?
Your water skin is now filled with an extremely alcoholic eggnog.
Nice.
You got all the nice ones.
I know.
I
It's
got
great.
terrible
Oh,
Yeah.
I kind of like my hair. I'm just gonna keep it.
80.
80. Okay.
What is it?
Oh, actually, it's okay. I was reading the wrong one.
If you want to change it, that's fine.
No. I had because I tried putting in the numbers on here and I
All good.
shifted the numbers a little too much. I read the wrong one. You actually permanently gain a level.
I'm a level
Wow.
9?
Yep.
All right!
It's probably not going to matter for the rest of this, but
What?
nothing. And parched
72.
72. So 1d10 of your fingers,
Please.
6 of your fingers turn into candy cane for 1 minute.
Oh, God!
You have to make a DC 16 Dex saving throw anytime you want to grab anything, and basically, for each failed saving throw, one of your fingers breaks off.
I don't touch anything. I just hold them out very
once the
carefully.
minute is up, they turn back to regular fingers.
And broken.
Yeah, like, and a lot of them looks around. He's like, "Well, that was exciting."
I think it's pretty fun.
Why aren't you affected by
I think this is.
Oh, I mean, like, I live here. I'm kind of molded by it.
Does anything
shaped by it.
happen to you?
Like, I mean, other than, the crippling depression and loneliness that I feel, no.
Well,
You
that's
should try those. They taste delicious.
pretty
No!
good.
Well, it sounds like we shouldn't spend too much time here.
Yeah, I think eventually we're gonna
Let's figure out how to
not be
help
normal.
you as quick as we can.
I mean, like, if you're gonna come with me through the Feywild, I can't guarantee, like, any, other non-changes. Like, I gotta be, like... I kind of understand if you guys are really kind of, maybe I am going about this the whole wrong way, trying to avoid her parents and force people to be friends with me and, bring them into a crazy land that can change them into weird, deformed, fun little creepy creatures.
Well, some of
Just
us
like touch the thing.
some of us are having fun with it, but I think you'll have a lot of angry people.
I mean, it seemed a lot of fun to me, but I guess you're right. It doesn't really affect me. I don't know. I thought people would enjoy it a little more.
Well, would you like it to happen to you?
It's an excellent question. I kind of like being the observer. You know what though? Like, you're probably right. I'm gonna keep in touch and get some advice as we go forward. And as you said, you would help me, but you obviously don't want to be here helping me. So there is a present in your backpacks. And, if I need some advice going forward, you might hear from me, And, like, you actually, like, feel
Good deal.
like a little gift-wrapped box, like, in your packs.
Can we open this?
Go for it. It's a gift.
I open
Can
it.
someone open mine?
Thank you.
They each contain sending stones.
Nice.
I got a rock.
Oh yeah. You could talk into the rock and like talk to each other, talk to me. I might call you on the rock. It's a lot of fun.
Hello, Rock. It's not
This
speaking
is
back.
a weird day.
Anyway, I do appreciate you at least talking to me. I do feel a lot better with that. I should probably just talk to people more often.
Yeah, you know what? All of these problems of yours would go away just with simple communication. And that's our parting words to you. Go out there, champ, and you go talk to her and her father and your father, and it will work out.
Yeah. And you know what? I might actually go see a therapist like my dad told me to.
That's good too.
Anyway, it's been fun.
I've heard of a
and-
good one. His name's Gilgamesh.
Oh, he's the guy that cooks them pancakes, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Great therapy.
Like,
Helps you eat your sorrows.
he lives about like, a few hop skips and like weird wonky wavy inflatable arm tube man jumps away from the where my girlfriend lives. Interesting kind of fey guy there. But anyway, maybe I'll introduce you someday. It was a pleasure having you. You have a wonderful day. And yeah, toodles. And like all of a sudden, you guys are like sitting about 300-400 feet north of the town in sand. It's been long enough that your fingers have turned back to normal.
But I still have the beard. The
Um,
horns.
I like
Or
the ribbon hair.
or is it? Did it
You
reverse?
still have the horns and beard.
I'm keeping that ribbon hair. That's cool.
Your hair, like everything is normal. You complained about being blue, so you're no longer blue. However, it skipped his mind to turn you back from being an elf. So you are forever a helper elf.
Unless you get remove curse, right?
Yeah.
With that level gain, I can get remove curse.
Nice.
And yeah, no, it's all of a sudden gone from being really, really cold to being very normal, hot southern T'Chawi desert weather.
Wow, this beard does not work in this weather.
Now you know how
need
I
to
feel with
shave?
this
Yeah.
hair, fur, whatever it is. Fur? Yeah.
I wonder if you shave it, if it just grows right back.
Does someone have a razor?
No.
Here's a dagger.
What happens?
You shave it off, and about 30 seconds later, it grows right back. Like the Santa Claus
Yeah,
movie
Santa
kind
Claus.
of thing.
And this will last for 12 days?
Yes, and then it goes away forever. It's like a magical ping. Oh,
That's something.
just testing to see if this works. It's working, right? I never actually used one of
This
these
is
before.
working.
Oh, yeah, it's great.
Okay, cool.
I'm still an elf.
Well, good for you. Click.
I wasn't done.
Yep, he's not done being an elf.
And we will leave it at that.
Okay.
Next time,
Next time.
will he ever stop being an elf? Thank you for listening. And you have a wonderful, wonderful Merry Christmas. Come check us out on our website, rollfair.com. We've got some lovely comics going up on an account on Webtoons by our lovely artist who also plays Asar. And she has it on there as Rollfair
Gravels.
Drabbles.
Yeah.
So check that out and subscribe to that, and any little comics and stuff that she makes will be loaded up there. We have merch and stuff in the shop if you want to check that out. We got some lovely shirts, and we hope to hear you guys again. We hope you guys come and listen to us again. Thank you very much for your patronage.
And one little announcement: we are going to be skipping the episode for the holiday season, just to take some time off with our families.
So, see you next year.
Yeah.
Toodles.
You have been listening to Rollfair, a D&D podcast. Produced, recorded, and mixed by SF Shields. Executive produced by the Rollfair team. Copyright 2021 by Rollfair LLC. All rights reserved. Visit us online at rollfair.com.